Hi.
Hey.
Where's his
I was
intro?
like, I was like looking around in the backstage.
Yeah, he was hanging off in the backstage. I had to bring him on stage real quick. So
Yeah, I hope my connection is stable though. I got disconnected for quite a bit just now.
we'll try. We'll see what happens. So
Yeah.
if you get connected, we'll bring you. Just come back in. That happened to Alan a minute ago. So
Yep.
Uh,
okay, buddy. I'm very odd, the one with the hair, man.
You know, we could go live if you have somebody there with you that can shave your head real quick. I mean, you look like the rest of us.
Yeah, I should. I should wear a cap.
Gonna shave your head.
Yeah.
I thought you promised you're gonna shave your head for the show.
You know what we talked about last night, Kael?
We are under lockdown.
So, Alan, Kael, I'm just curious, how far apart are you guys? I know, obviously not in the city, but how far?
There's like two separate island in Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm on the West Malaysia and Alan's in East Malaysia.
Gotcha.
That's like 2 hours flight time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how long on a boat?
On the boat, I'm not sure on the boat.
It normally take me about 3 hours swim to visit him.
3 hour swim?
3 hours swim.
That's super fast.
It's all head, it's aerodynamic through the water. So.
Tell everyone how Alan karate chopped the table in half when he saw the fly in his ramen. Alan can tell that himself. He knows that story better.
All I know is every time Nelson tells that story, it gets crazy and crazier. Like first time it was just a fly, and the next thing I know, there was y'all karate chopping people and kicking people and had to fight their way out. And I mean, then the turtle showed up and they joined in. I don't know.
So this is where the hashtag the ramen noodle gang came from.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ramen gang.
Yes, the ramen gang. So Spencer says hello.
Hey, Spencer.
Yep.
Hi, Spencer.
So good. Oh my goodness! So he's got Alec on here, and there's a lot of people on here now. So again, guys, feel free to ask questions right now. I know we'll be wrapping up with Alan pretty soon, and we'll be bringing Kael on. But we brought him on here together so Alan could give Kael a hard time. So since you two are in Malaysia right there together, let me ask, Kael, does he give you a lot of advice, being that you're a little bit younger of an artist than Alan? And do you ever go to Alan for advice?
Oh yes, of course. Alan has helped me all the time. He's giving me advice of course, being humble in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a lot to learn from him. Looking at him striving to get to become acknowledged in the industry. Yeah, I learned to be patient to do that. Alan has been a very, very great big brother to me.
Well, I probably butchered the term, but it's senpai.
Yeah, that's how you call it in Japanese.
Yeah, in Japanese. So, what would be the Malaysian term for that for Alan?
Sorry,
what would you call Alan in that term of senpai? Is it the same thing, or
yeah,
different?
It's the same thing. Like Alan senpai. Yeah.
Alan, are you okay with that? Living up to that? You call that?
I mean, like I said, to me, recognition and everything is not important. To me, the more important is the friendship. We develop a friendship when we join Scott's Collectibles, and even beyond that. I know Kael when he was still a student, and when I first saw his work, I thought that this young kid is really, really talented. You know, I wish I was that talented when I was his age. You know, but yeah, I mean, it's very rare to find a raw talent like that in the industry. You know, and he's a nice kid, willing to learn. You know, and then when we became friends, we were just sharing among ourselves. I mean, it's not really. I don't see as me teaching him. I got nothing to teach, to be fair. You know, but
No,
we share. You know, I
he's
mean,
just
we
being
share
humble.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's his time, you know. I mean, he's young, you know. He's energetic. He grows really well, you know. I'm just there to, as a big brother, you know, to support him, you know, and cheer him on. You know. So basically, we cheer each other on. You know, he have a good cover. I say, yeah, 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 damn good, right? And then when I have mine, and then we just support each other. I think that's the way to go, right? In the industry, you know, whether you are friends, you're really close or whatever, right? I always believe in supporting my peers, right? I mean, if you got nothing better to say, just move on, right? I mean, but by all means, support each other. That's the only way for us to grow together.
When y'all had the book that Scott's put out, the left and right, where it was the joint art pieces that was in it and everything, that was really cool.
Mhm.
And then I thought it was
Thank you.
fun. I believe Alan, your banner at the time was a Marvel character, and Kael's banner was a DC character, and yet Kael ended up doing Marvel covers, and you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange. That's really strange.
Chris says that he can make better noodles. Just so you know, I don't know how we're doing it. And Brian, I'm trying to let you know that eventually, if you learn how to catch the fly before it gets in the ramen, then you don't have to worry about it. So.
Oh yeah, we gotta train for that. Asian style.
Daniel. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, go ahead and ask Daniel's question.
Okay. Have either of you ever printed in Spectrum art books?
No, not for me.
No, me either.
Yeah.
That was a quick no then. Go ahead, Chris.
Julian took my question, so that's okay. I'll come up with another one in a minute.
All right. So for Alan, Kael, both, what has been your favorite city and con you have attended and done so far? I think I know Alan's answer, but I'm curious to hear. So.
I mean, in all fairness, you know, I have special spot for the city, you know, the cons that I visited, right? It's very difficult to find like my favorite one, you know. I mean, I enjoy Florida, you know. There was a time when I got to meet you guys, you know, so that has a special moment there as well, you know. I developed a closer friendship with Nelson, right, and with my colleagues at Scott's Collectibles, you know. So it has a special moment there. And then New York, you know, I get to hang out with you more, Ryan, right? And then with the other retailers, you know, the building of the friendship. So it's always more important. So New York has its moment for me. Florida has its moment for me as well.
I expected you to say Singapore because of how many friends you do have in Singapore and everything. So
Singapore for sure. You know, I mean, Singapore is for me is like eternal gratitude because of the friendship developed, you know, with the people in Singapore. You know, they have been very kind to me. You know, they have always followed me. Whenever I have a cover, you know, they will support. You know, so I'm truly grateful. You know, to that as well. You know? Yeah.
There we go. Turn that down. Kael, how about you, sir?
Yeah. Like the amount of con that I've been to is exactly the same as Alan. That we have been to MegaCon, New York Comic Con, and Singapore Comic Con. And these three in last year, three of them that means a lot to me. Like I can't really pick which one is my favorite though, because the people are the same, almost the same. The retailers are there. Yeah, Alan is with me. I got all these big brothers looking after me. I'm very happy. I'm very well taken care of. So I love all of them. Yeah, and I really miss those though. I would like to go again, but we are all under lockdown.
Soon, my friends. Hopefully.
Okay, so yeah, I have a question for both of you, and I know that you both worked on a couple of covers. Is there a certain cover that you have both talked about, or something you would both like to work on together? Listen up, Nelson.
They've done one for Nelson.
They've done one for Nelson, yeah, but I don't know if there's something different, whether it's a Marvel title or a DC title that they would like to collaborate together on that you guys have talked about, or just something in the future that you think would be kind of cool to do.
Oh,
Well, this is a
interesting.
tough one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I ever have a chance to get into the Marvel system, I think it would be cool to collaborate an X-Men title with Kael. You know, just to do like an epic fight scene, you know, right?
Yeah.
Wrap around cover, you know, Kael do all the good guys and I do all the bad guys.
Oh yeah. That one would be fun. Yeah.
You have to let Kael do it first, though, because he may mess up the heads and have to throw them in his trash pile and start back over again. So.
Yeah. X-Men is a good choice.
Okay. I am all out of questions for both of them, Ryan. That's it's you. Or,
We'll ask that for Kael here in a minute when it's just him.
okay.
Nelson, I just would like to say that Nelson has said that I'm an unofficial fourth member of the Ramen Gang, so just want y'all to know that. Daniel said, Spectrum goes around the world each year and gathers all different mediums of art from each year and publishes the collection is published in a large hardback book. That's what Spectrum is, but no, neither one of them have been in that. So, here's Nelson's new cover for Kael and Alan. Here we go.
I'll draw My Little Pony.
Did you say, Kael?
I will choose My Little Pony.
I was thinking of the same.
The thing is,
Transformers.
That will be fun.
if you're going to do it, you got to have Nelson riding the pony.
Nelson has to be riding the unicorn. That if someone could draw that, that'd be great. Julian said Joker versus Godzilla because, of course, Julian wants Joker somewhere. So.
Well, Godzilla. I would love to draw Godzilla again. You know, I miss drawing that.
We could do King Kong versus Godzilla, something like that. So, and then Daniel, I want to see a fight between Hulk versus, and I cannot pronounce that, so I'm not trying.
Zaraki Kenpachi.
There it is.
Zaraki Kenpachi, the character from Bleach manga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Nelson the unicorn. So, Alan, Transformer, I asked you to draw the unicorn. There was one night we were doing our show and Nelson joined and Chris accidentally called it unicorn and was talking to Nelson, and so that's where Nelson's unicorn.
It's stuck ever since. It was instead of Unicron, I just threw it out as unicorn, and that's
now I get it.
That's what we've stuck that way ever since.
I asked for you to throw Unicron in your Transformers cover, but you didn't put him in there. So.
Now I get it. I was wondering what the unicorn is all about.
Yep, that's what it was all about. Trying to get you to add Nelson in there. So, all right, Alan, I think we're out of questions at this point, unless there's stuff you want to talk about. And then otherwise, we'll get back to your day, and we'll take up some of Kael's time and let people ask him some questions.
Sure. Thanks for having me, guys. I hope you all have a good evening. And as usual, don't be a hero. Stay indoors. Take good care of yourself and stay healthy.
Absolutely.
Same for everyone else as well.
We want to get back to having cons so we can see each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Alan, for coming on. I appreciate it, man.
Take care, bro. Take care.
Just messaging back. So.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thanks, Alan.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay.
It's just 3 of us now.
Yeah, just 3 of us.
I can bring somebody else on if you want. I can bring Nelson in, bring McLean in.
Yeah, bring in all of them.
He had a question for Alan earlier, so before I forget to ask, I'm going to throw it up there now. So, what is the oldest drawing tool that you own that you refuse to let go of and or replace?
The oldest drawing tool that I own should be my digital drawing tablet. This one, not sure if you guys can see it. It's like a black piece of thing that we use to draw digitally. Yeah, I've been having this thing since like I'm not sure, for 6-7 years ago. Yeah, and it's still working really fine now, and it helped me on a lot of the covers. Yeah, back from the moment where I'm in the game industry until I changed to comic industry, this guy is still with me. Yeah, so this one should be the oldest one I've got that I refuse to let go unless it got broken down.
I was going to say, what are you going to do when it breaks?
Yeah, this is like a tool of the trade, even though I draw more in traditional these days. Yeah.
So, what video games did you work on?
Sorry?
What video games did you work on?
We worked on Mortal Kombat. I'm not really sure what other games I worked on. It's been very long ago, but mostly for PlayStation games, PS4 games. Yeah, we do character designs, environment designs, prop designs. Yeah, I used to work in video games for like 4 years. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I work on during that time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So no, I think.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I was going to talk about some of his covers that he's done. You're pulling some up, right?
Yes.
Okay. What has been your most memorable cover that you've done so far? Let's say over the last couple of years that you've really enjoyed drawing.
Well, I've only been drawing cover for like 2 years, so there's not really a lot. But usually the most memorable ones are the first ones actually. My first one is during 2018.
Okay.
The Justice League 1 and G.I. Joe 252. Yeah, both for the. I always forget the retailer name. That's really bad. Shit. Which one is that? The Comic Market Street. Yeah, Comic Market Street. Yeah.
I think Ryan's actually looking it up right now. So.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised. I wanted Kael to talk about this cover here that I'm waiting for it to load in. That should have been your favorite, Kael. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, this is one of the favorite. Definitely. Because the memorable thing about this cover is the price that it goes up to. But I get nothing out of it. I want something.
So
yeah.
Okay.
The spawn is, it should be one of the most memorable one in my entire lifetime, I dare say.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm only getting one.
Well, and so for those that are watching that don't know, Spawn, that was Spawn 303, and it was actually exclusive at Singapore. And the way that Daniel Scott and you were able to work that out with the Image Group and McFarlane was the fact that it was only going to be at Singapore, wasn't released in the U.S. because McFarlane's very picky about who does covers for Spawn and stuff like that. And there's not a lot of artists that get that opportunity, so that was a big deal for you.
Yeah, I used up all my luck in my lifetime to get it. I saw like Todd McFarlane, he updated that cover as his cover photo last night.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got really surprised and very happy he did that. Yeah, that's very nice of him. Thank you, Todd. Thank you.
Just so you know, James Dawson joined in and said hello. So.
Oh, hi guys.
Let's see.
There's a lot of people here. Hi, Hoyman. Hi, Xingyan.
Nelson said,
lots of my friends here.
Everyone agrees that Kael's sketch or black and white covers are badass, which I would agree. And as saying that, I'm just
Thank you.
this Nelson cover because I love that one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I love this one too.
And
For some reason, I love doing homages.
black and white.
Yeah, sorry.
I was sorry. I was over talking you. You talk. It's more about you, less about me. I was just saying that I know he ended up coloring that one, Kael, but I personally love the black and white version of it. So.
Oh yeah, I'm a sucker for black and white myself. I'm definitely biased.
Let's see, Daniel. Do you ever look for a new idea or story that you want to draw that might be different than traditional storyline?
You mean any existing stories or stories that I came up on myself?
I'm thinking stories that you came on yourself, so it may be time to talk about Dying Realm.
Oh shit! Actually, I'm really bad at stories. So
well, I'm going to post this picture and you tell us about it. So
yeah, so this piece, the inspiration of this piece came right after I finished reading the manga, the Evangelion manga, which is Japanese manga, and it's a combination of Evangelion, Death Note, and Full Metal Alchemist. It's all Japanese manga and anime. Yeah, and revolves around angels, god of death, and the thing about reborn and rebirth thing. Yeah, I love those kind of shit, but I don't really have a story in it. It's more like a world design. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I will ever write a story about that, unless I suddenly got like an awesome idea and I suddenly become a writer. I don't know if that will happen, but highly unlikely. I would just draw.
writer, we know a few, and then Daniel Scott's Collectibles. He has a couple on staff there as well now. So Tiernan and Philip, who are doing Marvel Zombies and the Batman stories. So.
Oh, I have a friend here that says I need a haircut. I definitely do. Shit, and my hair is a mess.
Told you. Didn't save it. All right. Alexander Wong wants to know, what are your thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat, and are you a gamer?
Oh, I'm not really a gamer myself. I don't really play much games. The last game I played, I think it's Inside by Playdead. The developer is Playdead. Yeah, it's a very indie game, but it's really cool. Yeah, and other than that, I don't think I've been playing any games ever since. It's just drawing all day. More like I'm playing with myself.
There you go.
Oh, my
comments here?
My wife to be is here.
Oh,
Hi,
oh, okay.
There she is.
Yeah, she's very cute, just like me.
I beg to differ. I think she's cuter than you are.
Oh no.
Yes. So congratulations on the engagement. That was just just a few months back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was during last November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank
you, sir.
Comic-Con, Kael basically said, I have to sell these original artwork to make enough money to buy the ring so that I can get engaged. And we sold them, so then he bought the ring.
He could have made that off Julian on Joker covers.
Yep. Let's see. Daniel, do you prefer sketch or over colored pieces? I think that's a yes.
Previously, I prefer like black and white pieces, like sketch pieces. But these days I'm doing a lot more digital paintings, which means coloring. So the better I get at it, the more I love it. So I guess the reason I don't love it in before is because I suck at it. Yeah.
So are you doing your own coloring now then?
Yeah. Aside from Marvel covers, the rest I try to color everything myself. Yeah.
Mhm. So
Yeah. I'm a very greedy artist. I don't want to share any credit with colorists. No, just kidding.
You just don't pay for the color and the art both. That way you don't have to pay a colorist.
Oh yeah. I want to earn everything myself.
Julian's got a good question there.
Let's see. Who is your favorite character to draw?
Oh yeah, I answered this one before in the last live stream. I love to draw characters without a face. So it's like a Spawn. Spawn is without face. It's with a full mask on. One is because it's easier for me to make him look cool, no matter if I rush it up or if I spend time on it. It's very easy to look cool. And second is I think it's quite hard to draw. The eyes and nose and mouth, the features of a face is a little bit harder for me. Yeah. So if I can prefer, then I would choose a guy with a mask.
Well, Spider-Gwen wears a mask. So.
Oh yeah.
Let's
But
see.
I think the reason I don't like it is because I suck at it though. So if I get better at it, I'll love it.
Hey, Chris, Nelson wants you to take Kael's idea and write for him and then make it a 4-leaf book. So there you go.
Well, I can do that, and him talking about the character without a face right now. The next project we got going on has a character just like Kel's talking about. I know Ryan Palmer's doing issue 1 cover, but I need a cover artist for issue 2. And I always told you, Kel, I'm going to be reaching out to you soon because we've talked back and forth about a cover. You're just, and I know you're swamped, so I have to get with you and get with Daniel to see when you're open to work on a cover. But yeah, I have an opening here for that. I want to get with you
not a
on
problem.
this. I think you will like this. Later on, I'll send you a couple of concepts on it.
Okay, that'll be awesome.
I think you would enjoy this. And McLean
I'll
already
be looking
knows.
forward to that.
Yes,
I'll look forward to that.
We're pretty excited for issue 1 with Ryan Palmer, but I think you on issue 2 would kill it as well.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of covers, let's talk about the one that Kael did, the
Oh,
Undiscovered,
this one was fun.
which has now come to real life, and America's putting up its borders because of the coronavirus and everything. But Kael, what I really want you to talk about on this cover is that watermelon that's behind that's in front of the 18-wheeler there. What's going on with the watermelon, Kael?
That was an accident. I can't unsee it now. Oh my god. It's like so obvious.
Now I can't unsee it. It's like, oh, yep, there's a watermelon there.
Yeah, it's like a big black spot in my dark history. I really want to change that.
No,
hold on, leave that up there. You can't see it. Hold on, because of the. There we go. Yeah, take the scroll off, but yeah.
No, the watermelon's behind the caterpillar or the tractor, whatever you want to call.
Yeah, it's right there.
In front of the 18 the gas tank.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, I see it. But here I'm trying to point.
You can't unsee it now.
I'm trying to point with my my mouse pointer, like anybody else is going to see that right now. I'm like, here it is, right here.
Oh no.
McLean wants to know what is your favorite character and why.
Well, I don't think I have one specific character, but I really love the X-Men. I love their ideologies, the hate between the humankind and mutant kind. Yeah, I love that kind of shit. So there's not really a favorite character, but like a word I like is X-Men. Yeah.
Did you get to read the House of X Powers of 10 crossover event that Hickman did and everything?
Oh yes, that's the reason I start loving that X-Men world. I didn't read anything back in the past. It's like too much for me. So the House of X and Powers of X is a very very good jumping point. And very lucky because Unknown Comics, Darren he loves X-Men, so he's giving me like so many X-Men covers to work on. and I'm very, very happy to do that for him. It's
Yeah,
like pure joy.
I saw the black and white version of the Marauders with the Storm that I have up there. You had shown me the black and white version when we were together last, and man, that was beautiful.
Oh
I
yeah.
loved it more in black and white than I do colored, but both of them are beautiful pieces, Kel. So
Mhm.
Thank you, thank you. The concept for the Marauders is actually by Darren. He really want a big giant lurking sentinel at the back, and I think that turned out really cool.
yep, absolutely. Let's see, X-Men love it. Alan wants to know which Comic Con will you like to visit. So if you could have your pick of any Comic Con, which one would you like to go to?
I would like to visit which Comic Con. I love New York, but I'm not sure if he's talking about the ones that I've never been to or the ones that I've been to.
Of all the ones out there, if you could pick only one to go to, and that's the only one you get to go to, which one would it be?
I'll pick New York. Yeah.
Not a bad pick. Going to Fan Expo here in Dallas last year, MegaCon, San Diego, and New York were the four I got to visit last year. I will say New York, the way it was set up, how all the artists are down on that second floor in their own area, it was a very nice setup. It was great having all y'all there, so it was definitely a good thing. Nelson, Fan Expo
Yep.
Dallas. Yes,
I was kind of
Nelson, but
I was a little disappointed in his answer. I was hoping he was going to say the Pastime Comics show at Watauga Community Center.
I don't think he'll know about that one.
I mean,
Christian would like to know if you could pick one writer to work with on a comic book, who would that writer be?
don't pick me.
Chris.
There it is.
Well, I haven't been like reading a lot of like a comic book, but I'll say that again. I love X-Men, so it will definitely be Jonathan Hickman. Yeah.
I was gonna say, based off your X-Men answer, I assumed it might be something like him. So, one question that I know I asked before on Alan and with you as well, commissions. Is your commission list currently open? Are you taking commissions? Are you full at the moment?
The thing is, I'm very, very slow in my commissions, so
I know I'm still waiting.
currently.
So
Yeah. Everyone's waiting. I feel so bad. My current situation is like there's still one last piece of commission left from June last year. So it's been like almost a year, and once I finish that, then we'll be start taking the next batch. Yeah, should be in May or June. Yeah.
okay. Well, just so y'all are aware, those that do want to commission, contact Scott's Collectibles. Get in touch with Daniel Scott, and he'll get you on Kel's commission list. Just know that it'll take a year before you ever get it. So.
Yeah. I'm so slow. I'm so sorry.
Well, and that leads us into this question. He says,
goody.
how do you manage your time on a daily basis?
This is a tough one because I really suck on managing my time. I try to force myself to draw if there's a deadline, but I found like I can't draw right after I finish one drawing. Like after I finish one drawing, I have to rest for like a day or 2 days before I jump on the next one, and that is really bad because the deadline doesn't wait. So like after I rest for like 2 days, I have to spend a lot of much shorter time on the next piece. I have to crunch it out. Sometimes it turns out good, sometimes it turns out bad, and so I'm still trying to work on that thing.
And then you end up with watermelons in cover. So that's what happens. Let's see. Favorite food. Javier would like to know what your favorite food is.
My favorite food. Can I say favorite drink?
Whatever you would like.
Yeah.
It's your show.
I love orange juice, and I love the milkshakes in the US. I miss milkshakes in the diners.
Well, hopefully in a couple of months, we're all crossing our fingers that everything
Yes, I
opens back
know.
up
Fingers
here, and
crossed. Fingers crossed.
you guys are here for Dallas for Fan Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Kael loves milkshake so much that when you go out to dinner, he orders a pina colada thinking it's a milkshake and realizes that it has
Yes.
oxygen in it.
I got tricked.
You got tricked.
It looks so colorful and it's like really blended. Then I thought that's a milkshake.
Yeah, that's what we told
And it tastes
Julian
weird.
before too.
And they didn't
It's
ID,
really
so
weird.
they hadn't got it. So
Oh my God! All right, where are we at?
Christian said that Kael and Alan's commissions are worth their weight. I absolutely agree with Christian on that.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's be honest. We know because we had remarks done on a book at MegaCon. that Ryan, that they're still floating around. Kael, you're all done with it. I think Daniel's got them still sitting in England somewhere.
Yeah, we were waiting on Inhook on that. That's what.
Yeah, we were waiting on Inhook. So
let's see. McLean says, same question, different path. What sort of comic book platform and storytelling do you prefer to work on? Draw single character stories or team books?
If I were to choose X-Men, then I guess it's a team books. Yeah. I realize I can't draw like the same character in every panel with the same face. Somehow I drew them each time with a different face. I don't know why. So I guess drawing a team book is better for me. Like if I draw a Wolverine book and the Wolverine is going to look different in every panel, and that's not really good.
Speaking of which, didn't you have a Wolverine coming out with Nelson that was supposed to come out at Fan Expo? Let me go find that one.
yeah,
I'm looking up this cover. Sorry.
Look that up. I'll move on to the next question. We'll go back to that one. So Cletus Henson, which is Michael Henson, said he was lucky enough to get Alan on his first book's cover. So any chance, Kael, that you'd want to do an Old West gunfight cover?
Western gunfight?
Yep, Western gun. Because here's we showed this a little while ago. I'll throw it up again real quick. This is, let me find out where it went. Did you take it off, Ryan?
Yeah, because we were
Okay,
on.
well, it's gone.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. But it was disputed territory. It was the Western that Alan did, the Western cover that we were showing earlier that Alan just did. So that writer and creator's on, and I guess he's asking if you're interested in maybe doing a cover with an Old West style.
Of course. I think I've done like once or twice Western style before, and those are really fun. I love to draw the revolver, a long revolver. Yeah, that's the thing I loved about Western. So why not? For sure.
Yeah, just reach out to Collectibles and make that happen.
Yeah, Cletus. Now that you've changed your name from Michael because you're doing Old West stuff, so you guess Cletus is your new name.
So let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and show that. That's the best one I could find real quick.
Oh yeah, this is a fun one.
Yep. So since you do have your love for X-Men, let's ask, who is your favorite X-Men or favorite character in the X-Men universe to draw, and who's your favorite character overall?
Oh, this is tough.
Sorry, Kael.
I love Cyclops, but I've never drawn him before. Yeah, I read a bit about his past stories. Like he's been the bad guy before, and so far he's been the good guy. And I love the change in him, the change of path that he took. Yeah, but I've never drawn him before. Maybe one day.
There you go, Nelson. Hint. Let's see. Adult snow cones makes sense. Wolverine, Phoenix, Wolverine. That's what I put up for Nelson there. All right. And whoa, I need it.
Yeah, we're caught up. So again, guys, if you're watching right now, this is the Kael Ngu hour. So please, if you got a question for him, a legitimate question, please ask.
Yeah, just ask me anything because once I get silence, then I will start to sing
Oh, wait, everyone go silent.
All right, we'll keep it down.
I want you to sing Build Me a Snowman from Frozen. Can you do it, Cal?
Sorry. I was reading the comments. Yeah, sorry.
I was asking you to sing Can You Build Me a Snowman from Frozen.
That's a really bad idea because how do you sing that again? Do you want to build a snowman?
That's
you want to
it.
build a snowman? It's out of pitch, man.
Oh my God.
Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman?
There it is. You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Yeah, you guys are going to regret this.
No. We can do this all night. So, all right. So, have you ever drawn Havoc? That's McClane's favorite X-Men character.
Is that the one with the? Is that the recent one that I drew? The recent cover for Unknown?
I think you
Is
did.
that Havoc?
You go see. That's the one with him and Psylocke on the front.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that image.
And McClane's getting on the Unknown site right now to order it.
They only have them in CGC. They don't have just the regular cover. That I can
So, since you're a big fan of X-Men, we're all learning that. What is your fascination with X-Men? What drew you to like X-Men? When you were a younger kid, did you just start following them, or again, what's your infatuation with the X-Men?
Yeah, I just start following it since the House of X, Powers of X. I love how sad their species is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you call it? The species of mutant kind. Yeah, it's like they're really struggling to live, to find a peace between humans, but it never worked out. Yeah, it's like really, really sad. But like they have all the powers to destroy humans, but they choose not to do that. But humans they fear what they don't understand. Yeah, so it's a really good concept to me.
which is true of modern day.
Yep.
Yeah. So McClane, that cover is it Unknown Comics? You'd be able to get on there and order from Unknown Comics.
Yeah, I think it's a X-Men number 8 or
Yes, sir.
10. Yeah,
Number
8. Yeah. Yeah, Havoc is really fun to draw. I love to draw all the circular thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes a really fun composition.
And then this is one that you did for them as well. That's the giant size X-Men Jean Grey.
Oh yeah. Darren made me read this part of the Hellfire story, the back in the days one. Yeah, that one is really fun.
Yeah, you get Darren going on X-Men, he'll talk to you about it for quite a while. So he's
a crazy fan.
So here comes some questions coming up. I think we've gone over that. I know you've answered that. Javier, I think you got in late, but he did answer who his. Didn't you answer who your out of all the?
He said Cyclops was his favorite X-Men, but he didn't say favorite X-Men villain. So
Yeah, who's your favorite X-Men villain?
Villains. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah. I don't really understand that character. He's like super cunning. but I really love his designs and the way he presents himself. Yeah, I really want to read more into him though.
Well, and the thing you have to be careful when you say villain when it comes to X-Men is who is actually the villain? Is it the humans or is it Magneto? Right?
Yeah, I know, right? Like Magneto has got his point to prove himself. At one point, I support him, but just not his way of doing.
Right.
It's a little bit extreme. Yeah.
Cletus, old or new style X-Men?
New style. I'm
style.
a modern kid.
right,
I can't digest the classics yet. The classics are way too far back for me.
How old are you? Because you just had your birthday, 4 days ago on the 12th?
Yeah, I'm 28. I'm late 20s.
Yep. Because I know I was picking on you and saying it was your 21st birthday, but I didn't know what your actual how old you were. So.
Well, I can live with that.
So, have y'all set a wedding date yet?
Yes, we do, but I think it's going to be delayed in this situation. Yeah, it's probably going to move to next year. I think. Yeah.
Are y'all able? This is a personal question. You can say if you don't want to answer, but are y'all able to even see each other right now, or are y'all in y'all's own?
Oh yes. Yeah. We still see each other once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're not completely locked down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay. Check his ID.
I secretly lurked out in the night to go to her house.
Threw rocks at the window.
So you're writing your own story now. There you go. All right. Alexander wants to know, are you a fan of the Avengers as well? And if so, who's your favorite Avenger?
Am I a fan? I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the Avengers. I don't like hate them or like really adore them. But if you ask me which one is my favorite character to draw, the one I really wanted to draw is Iron Man, because I love to draw tech. But I've only drawn Iron Man like once, I think, only once before.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with Julian and Nelson's spelling, but apparently Julian's wanting weed at a con. And
he wants to have a weeding at a con.
He wants to have, and then Nelson wants a vaccination. So not sure what's going on with those two.
Wedding at the con. And,
it's wedding at the con, and then Nelson wants a vacation. or they've ordered those pina coladas.
Yeah, they must be drunk.
Yeah.
They didn't invite us.
My goodness. But so okay, were you? Let me. Dang, I forgot my train of thought. Imagine that.
When you're thinking of that, I just want to show this picture of Kael and ask Kael, what's going on here, man?
Holy shit! Where did you bring that?
Is there a watermelon back there?
That's me trying to be a model, supermodel.
Yeah, that worked out for you.
Wow, that was like when was that? 2012.
Yeah, it's a while ago. So I just did.
Oh shit!
2013.
Put that on the wedding invitations.
Yeah.
That could be my next album cover. Shall I become a singer?
Yeah.
You need to draw that. Maybe have an X-Men hanging out of the Jeep. But you need to recreate that and draw that.
A homage to myself.
You could. My goodness.
Man, that one's really fabulous.
I'm sorry, I couldn't read it.
Again, Ryan likes to stalk Facebook.
Well, and I have one other one, Kel, I got to ask you about. So when we were at New York, you over there on the left side, what are you doing over there, man?
Trying to be different.
And hooking the selfie stick out and taking the picture. I give you a hard time about that one. So.
Really had a selfie stick?
Yeah, had his selfie stick. He was recording video with it and everything. So.
Yeah, I miss Inhyuk.
I did too. I missed.
I think his English is getting better.
What's that?
I think Inhyuk's English is getting better. Yeah. You guys should get him do a live next time. He's never been to live before.
I told Chris and Julian, if we can find somebody that can translate Korean for us, I will put them on here with us, put him on, and let them translate back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Don't you remember, Kael, when we were at in MegaCon, we were having dinner that night, We were all sitting together. Don't you remember Inhook and Julian sitting down at the end of the table with the Google Translator? They were carrying. Don't you remember? They had their own conversation. They wouldn't let anybody else in on whatever they were talking about. They just were having their own little party at the end of the table. Just those two. Every time you look at them, they're dying laughing about something, and they're just passing that phone back and forth the whole night. That's all they were doing.
That was interesting, right?
That and really fun. And the drink bill got a little high, I think.
Dale didn't have a pina colada that night, so.
No, he didn't. It was straight whiskey. So,
Kael, we had talked about you had done that. I think it was a Dre there in New York, and you were unhappy with the head. Remember? And so you said it was going to go in your shame pile.
Oh yeah.
You
want to ask? You want to ask where is that drawing now?
Yeah, where's it at now?
Well, it's in the trash for real.
It kills me, Kael. I mean, as an artist, you don't want that to get out there, but I mean, I bought that cover off you, and you just threw it away. That just kills me.
No, I can't live with that. Like you are going to show someone else that's going to commission me, and that someone else is going to like, wow, this guy can't draw characters in the good proportion. No, I can't let that happen.
I know. I just had to ask if it did get thrown away or not. I wanted to know, so it hurts my heart a little bit, but okay.
Yeah, it's been thrown away the moment I got home.
So right now, I don't know if you can talk about this, but what current projects, and if you can't, just say I can't talk about it. What current projects are you working on right now? Like when we get off on the line here in a minute, and then I'm sure you're gonna go right back to work. Which ones are you working on?
I'm working on the French project, the interior, the comic book.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm actually drawing some interiors right now, and that one's taking a very long time because it's very detailed. And apart from that one, I'm working on. I'm coloring one of my Marvel cover, the Venom 25 for Nelson. Yeah, that one is going to. I'm not sure if I can say that, but I think that should be safe. That one is going to become an official Marvel print.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I'm not sure when they will release that, but yeah.
Okay.
They want me to color that one to be made into a print.
Nelson's over here. No, don't say that. No,
no, I don't think Nelson know about that. Yeah.
Well, he does now.
Yeah, he does now. To show another piece that Kael's done there. I believe that one was for KRS.
Oh yeah, I love this one. This is like really different from other covers.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I can relive the days when I was in the game industry. I work on Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting game. It's a versus game. So this concept is very similar to that.
And then this is one that you did for Nelson. I love that.
Oh yeah.
I love that cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you and Alan and Hook, and it, like every 3 seconds after what was going on type thing. So.
Oh yeah, I love all the Ninja Turtles. The series. Oh my god, it's so good.
You know, we were talking earlier about that storm, the Marauders cover there, and I mentioned the black and white and was able to find a picture of the black and white there.
Oh yeah.
Black and white, I love that so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So let me ask, the coloring, did you do the coloring then, or did someone else do the coloring there on the actual cover?
Yeah, Arif Priyanto.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's the colorist for this one.
Yep.
Yeah, Arif is like a really, really good colorist. Damn, I hate that.
Yeah, he likes to talk about how he shines. So.
Oh yeah.
And then I just want to show one more since we were talking about your X-Men love. Let me get it uploaded here. That one there.
Oh, this is a commission.
Yep.
This is one of the commission from. I'm not sure when I finished this one. It's been so long.
A year after commission, something like that. So.
Yeah, should be last year. Yeah, this is one of the based on one of the part in the classic run. Yeah, I get to read that part for this drawing. Hey, hi Anna.
Oh,
She's got a new profile picture. I think her Anna staying indoors all this time is kind of. She didn't really do anything with her hair. It looks like.
And there's a little vampirilla that Kael did.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to find
Vampirilla.
a Joker anywhere. Have you done a Joker?
What's that?
Have you done a Joker?
He did a remark on Julian's book.
I was looking for one
Yeah.
just for Julian to show. So
look for that. I'm gonna look at this. Pop up this question from Casey right now. So,
real quick,
who's an artist you draw a lot of inspiration from?
Well, there's a lot, but the old time artist is Japanese artist is the artist for Death Note, Takeshi Obata. And if you are talking about the US artist, is the Sean Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I draw inspirations from Sean Murphy's, the way he draw all the wheels, all the vehicles. I love the way he draw the wheels. So if you notice the way I shade my wheels is exactly the same as Sean Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah, I steal a lot from other artists.
Now, does he add watermelon when he does a lot of wheels, or how does he do that?
Oh no, he doesn't.
You should do that though for every one of your drawings from here on out. Somewhere in the picture, even if it's colored in the background, you need to hide a watermelon. Just that's like your new signature.
Well, Anna's bananas, so I mean,
yeah, Anna's got bananas.
yeah.
Well, there it is. Yeah.
Kael's got watermelons. Let's see if one watermelon will appear in my next cover.
Well, you have to perfectly hide it. It's almost like a Where's Waldo find.
Yeah.
So you have to hide it in there. So somebody would really have to look for it to see it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do that.
I'm assuming McLean's still in here, right?
Yeah, I can't get over Anna's profile picture. That's really messing with me.
So.
I can't find Anna's bananas in her covers. She hides them really well, though.
She hides them good. Yes.
See, that's what you got to do with the watermelon, Kael. So this one is just for McLean. One of the shows for McLean.
Oh my gosh.
And maybe myself as well.
Oh yeah, I love this one.
Yeah, I love this one too. Kael.
This one has got like how many characters in there? Is it 18 or 23? I forgot.
So let me ask you.
Yeah, this should be
Have prints available, Kael? Can I buy a print of this?
This one?
Yeah.
I'll give you one next time we meet.
Okay.
I'll just print it myself.
I know a guy that can do prints. So if you need prints done, I know a guy, and he'll give me one free for doing it. So, and then there was one other one I wanted to show. I'm like searching your work and found this one. Maybe I didn't know it yet. Where'd it go? Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Chat just had a comment.
Yeah, no worries. It will only be on covers.
Yeah, exactly. Only in covers, not in commissions. Let's just check that one out because back there in the top left, that's Revan. Yes, it is.
It's an overrated character.
Overrated, whatever. I
think this one is like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the first few pieces of commissions I did. It's all Star Wars that time.
So do you have a print of this one?
No, I don't. Because if you notice the angle I took of this picture, this drawing is like really odd.
Right.
It's like tilted at one side. Yeah, it's because the characters are really out of proportion. Yeah, if you view it like a frontal view, then it gets out of proportion. Yeah, it's really weird. So I have to choose the best angle and take the picture. We'll
have to recommission you for a Star Wars print then. speaking of prints, do you have like anywhere like a website or where people can purchase prints from you, or is it only at shows, or how does that work?
Yeah, so far it's only at shows. Yeah, so far only at shows. Because I'm not sure about the legal part of doing prints online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might get like a bit dangerous if I do that. I'm not sure I will get sued because I don't have any license of doing prints. But I think we can do that at shows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's a good question. If not art and being an artist working in the industry, what would be your second choice career? Would it be modeling? Because we saw the picture with the Jeep.
No, I'll become a musician.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you'd be a singer. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to learn. Like I want to learn guitar. I want to learn piano. I actually tried to learn piano myself, but I failed because I have to draw and I can't learn piano at the side. Yeah, but if I'm not an artist, I think I'll become a musician.
Okay. All right. Favorite Star Wars character and why? Because we're on a.
Favorite Star Wars characters and why? Can I say Darth Vader? He's like the most typical one. Yeah, but Star Wars is actually past my is one of the classics to me. If I watch it when it come out during that time, then I'll be a very big fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a modern kid, so I only watch Star Wars when it gets like really famous and become one of the pop culture thing. So I try to catch up with it. Yeah.
So
I'm
do you watch,
yeah.
Clone Wars or Rebels, or did you watch Mandalorian on Disney Plus or anything like that?
I watched the first episode of Mandalorian. Yeah, and then I forgot about it.
Okay, well, we're going to have to go now.
So, next time at the con, we'll fill up your commission list, and then we'll just go back to the room, put on Mandalorian, and make you sit there and work your commission list while you're watching it. So,
Okay, that would be fun.
You wouldn't get the commissions done. Hey, you know what? Okay, let me ask you this. Speaking of commissions, and like a lot of the artists, you get a lot of requests for commissions. And is there a certain character that you've been asked to do more of than another? Like somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I just want you to do me a Spider-Man," or "I want you to do me a Spawn." I mean, if it's happened? What is the most requested character you've had to draw?
Previously is Wonder Woman, but
Okay.
after the Spawn 303 come out, and it's all Spawn.
I can see why.
I asked for my Spawn before 303 came out. So.
Oh yeah. I got like I think 5 or 6 Spawn commission requests. I haven't worked on any of them.
I know Anna's is Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I did really nice Harley Quinn though.
She
So
did.
what's one character that you've never drawn that you would like to draw?
Never draw that. I want to draw Juggernaut. Yeah, I never drawn him before.
Nice.
Yeah. I saw one of the a cover featuring Juggernaut, and I think it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Miko Soyan did one. I'm not sure if it's released already. Yeah.
I'm not sure either.
So here's a question. What movies inspire you then?
I don't think there's any movies that inspired me to like drawing, but there's several movies that I really like to watch. Is one of them is Nolan's movies, Inceptions. I've watched like
Yes.
Inceptions like a lot of times. I think it's more than 10 times I watched Inceptions.
What about Interstellar? Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah. Interstellar I watched like 3 times I think.
So you like the movies that make your mind work?
Yes, and Nolan's got one new movies coming out, Tenet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this year, hopefully. Yeah, he messes with time concept again, and I really love those. Yeah, I love time loop movies.
Okay. Since McLean's a big Spider-Man fan, on that big Spider-Man piece you drew, what was your favorite Spider-Man character to draw?
Spider-Man, is it 2099?
2099.
2099.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with the web thing on his back.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that Spider-Man is a little bit different from the rest for some reason. I think it's the design. Yeah, it's really cool.
Anna is asking, what is a comic title you haven't worked on yet and would like to work on?
You mean as a cover? Or there's a lot that I haven't worked on yet. I would like to work on a cover featuring Harley Quinn or Catwoman. Yeah, some DC female characters.
We just have some comments. Inception, Chet's favorite show.
Oh yeah, Inception is too good.
It is. So there you go. McLean. Now you got Anna excited for Harley Quinn. That profile picture's just throwing me off completely. We lost Ryan for a minute.
Oh no, Ryan.
He did something. I think maybe he didn't want to stare at the screen. He's still down here in the backstage area. I guess he's trying to pull something up, so I'm not sure. But we won't keep you on here much longer because I know you're probably going to have breakfast. And what time is it there? Is it almost 10 a.m.?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's 11? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we won't keep you on here much longer. So we'll see what Ryan's doing here. We brought you back.
Oh, Ryan is back.
Ryan is staring. Ryan's we're going to keep that picture up. His webcam crashed, but we're just going to leave that photo up there of him because why not? Right? He looks very serious. Yeah, Ryan, it's frozen, but you look.
Deep thinking Ryan.
So Nelson, real quick, is asking how hard was it doing the jammed cover you did with Alan Quall on the Ninja Turtle piece, because you did that cover for Nelson for Big Time Collectibles.
Yeah.
So was that a hard piece to do?
That one went quite smoothly. Yeah, because initially we planned to do it on one same piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Like Alan would draw part of it and then pass to me, and I'll draw another half. That will really make things difficult because we live in a different place, and we can't do that due to the deadline. But then I thought I can do it digitally, and Alan do it traditionally. So we will just merge it digitally in the computer, and that makes the work a lot easier.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it was a nice piece. That was a great cover. Everything you guys have turned out for him right now have been really good. So they're really nice covers.
We tried. Yeah.
Oh, no, I know. But hey, we'll take a couple more questions for Kael, and then we're going to let him run so he can go to work and get his day started as well, or we keep him on here all day. So if you have a question, throw it out real quick. Yeah, we'd like to have you on. Like I said, man, we hope con season gets going here in the next couple of months. I know they're talking here in the States about like today they came on and said that they're about to reopen everything once it's going to go in phases, but it is looking like if it happens that we are hoping that we should be a go for Fan Expo. We know you guys were slotted to come in for Fan Expo. We were excited about it because we were all going to go to dinner again like we had before. We were talking to Daniel. Hey, look who's back. Ryan's throwing up some pictures. And we can't hear Ryan, but he's just putting pictures up. So is that that's the cover you and Alan worked on together?
Oh yeah, it's so epic.
Oh, it is.
We never really count how many characters in there. Initially, we want to give like a surprise gift for someone who managed to guess the amount of characters correctly. But in the end, we gave up because we ourselves we couldn't count how many exactly in there.
Oh my goodness! So yeah, that was gorgeous. I think Nelson is asking, what coffee do you like to drink? Nelson, I like vanilla lattes. I'm not sure about Kael.
Yeah, I'm like a small kid. I only drink orange juice and milkshakes.
The
I don't
American
drink.
milkshakes.
Yeah, I don't drink coffees or beers. Yeah, I just drink something that is sweet.
Hey, you said colorful. You had the pina colada before.
Yeah, I have like one little sip, but it tastes really weird.
So what happened here? Hold on. Chet is asking, do you not do the spawn commission because you're tired of spawn or because you have a big list of commissions?
Part is because I have to work on the interior project in my spare time, and then I have to work on a lot of covers. So I actually don't have like a lot of time for doing commissions these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And going back to the interiors, do you enjoy drawing interiors? I know it's a lot more difficult, isn't it?
Yes, it is like really difficult. I got scolded a few times because I'm late in the submission because I'm too slow. But I don't enjoy it in the first like 10 pages. But after that, when I got better at it, then I start to love it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, look who's back. We got a chest. I'm glad he's in a shirt.
With his sexy beard.
Yeah, that's the. That doesn't say I drive a white van. Nothing does.
Hey, I have a van down by the river.
My goodness. Hey, welcome back.
Thanks. I had to pull out the old webcam. So
You're going old school. Okay. Yeah, we said we wouldn't keep him on much longer. We've had him on over an hour. We're going to let him get going with his day here. It's after 11 there. So.
yeah, Kael. I mean, we just want to thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
And
I hope I can talk more in the future, because English is not like my main language. So I have a lot of stuff in my head, but I can't really like translate it correctly into English. So everything become a lot shorter to me.
you did just fine, and my
just
no issues. So.
Just go ahead and say what you got to say, and just and speak your language and go.
Yeah, just
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I'll speak Chinese.
There you go. Kael, I think that's a question I've asked you before, and it would be my last question. I'll leave you alone. But how many different languages do you speak?
How many what?
How many languages do you speak?
I speak Chinese, English, Malay. Malay is our home country language, and I speak. I think it's these three. I know a little bit of Japanese, just a very little bit. I can read, but I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, but Chinese is my main one.
Anna said she can translate Chinese, so we'll bring her on. You speak in Chinese, and then she'll translate for you.
I thought Anna speak Cantonese. I cannot speak Cantonese though.
Oh no.
I didn't know she speak Chinese. Speak Mandarin. Mandarin is not Chinese. Mandarin.
And
yeah.
Mandarin, is that those are the two?
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right. Well, I'm out of questions, Chris.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, let's go ahead and let him get to work and get his day going. So, but yeah, Kael, like we said, we really appreciate it, and thanks for taking time out of your day and joining us here. We can't wait to see you again. Like I said a little while ago, we're crossing our fingers. Fan Expo in Dallas happens, because we'll get to see you there. We'll get to hang out and have some fun with you guys. So we're really looking forward to that, because we miss you guys. But then again, hey, we appreciate it. We're going to upload this. That Nelson said his comments have an accent.
That's because we're from Texas.
Yeah. So, but all right, Kael, well, we appreciate it, and we will let you get out of here and get to work.
All right.
I'll
Thank you, guys.
Sleep, whatever you want to do.
Everyone who come. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
All right, take care, Kael.